Hello, everybody. Whoa, I timed that perfectly with the music. I was kind of jump scared myself there. Uh,
Normally you let the music go, and I was gonna like jump in and try and take the intro, but you didn't let it play this time. So,
oh man, you know what that is? That's my foresight, uh,
Hmm.
my super complex hacks ability that absolutely negs you.
uh,
All right, but yeah, I mean that's the intro, so let's get into the games. Uh,
Yippee!
I mean this is the Murph team. Like, this is the team that put me in a pack, pretty much.
Hmm.
Um, I wonder if it's the exact same team. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But on this side,
Wasn't the Oricorio? Was it electric? I don't remember.
it was.
Okay.
Um, this side, I don't know. Like, it feels like Latios. It's kind of similar to the game that I played against Murph. Like, it feels like
Hmm.
Latios as the fast dragon type would sweep through the top tiers of this team, and it's probably even easier because it's naturally faster than Walking Wake and Gouging Fire, so you don't have to worry about the counter scarf shenanigans.
Hmm.
Um, Clefable, the last time that I played against a Sun team and won, is that true? That might not be true, but the last time that I played against like Torkoal Gouging Fire team, what did I have? I had like Utility Umbrella, Clefable with Reflect, and that helped me out. I don't know if we'll see something that crazy here, but Quagsire looks kind of good. Uh, it's gonna come down to basically if you can kill off this Porygon too, I think though, because it's a Terra
Hmm.
Fairy Porygon.
Yeah, I mean, outside of that, Latios, excuse me, dropping Scarf Dracos looks super free.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even or Dragon Pulse even.
Hmm.
Um,
Maybe we'll see like Rocky Helmet Quagsire to try and deal with Mousehold, or Rocky Helmet Araquanid. I'm trying to see. Otherwise, like, you don't have a normal resist, do you?
no, and
Um,
Mousehold is faster than everything except for Kilowattrel as well. So,
mhm.
and after a tidy up, it can get really dangerous.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe we'll have to cycle Quillfish Intimidates or something. Let's see.
The Rev
Okay.
Dance off the rip. So that's not the
Wow. A
same
lot of
as
lot of damage.
ooh, eject button. That's
Checked
interesting.
button is, yeah. Okay. Unaware Quagsire comes into wall this, and I guess his rocks up. Uh. Oh. Okay.
Haze.
Good
Okay.
haze on the tidy up.
Bullet
Although the
Seed.
rocks are gone. Oh, that just is it loaded? Is it loaded dice?
It might be loaded
It
dice, or
might
it might
be
or it
loaded.
might or might have just got a good roll on that.
Yeah.
It was hard Terra Flying Terra Blast.
Wow. I mean, that's got to be Eviolite that thing's eating.
Exactly.
Okay.
I wonder if we're seeing like Mirror Coat on the Araquanid. That would be an interesting move.
Hmm. I guess cause the switch though.
Good drop
Just
there.
shrinks this Torkoal. All right. So you get out into Walking Wake, or you just lose Sun forever.
hmm I wonder. Do you think that was a choiced Araquanid that's staying in and clicking that many
I can't
liquidations?
imagine Choice Araquanid would click liquidation against um, Walking Wake. Like that has to do no damage, right?
I would think so as well, and I mean, it probably would have done more damage to Torkoal had it been choice banded, and it's not going to be choice scarf.
Hmm.
I wouldn't think.
I can
Um,
check real quick.
but it makes me wonder if the Araquanid had sticky web as an option, because that would have been really nice to click while the Torkoal's in.
How much was it doing with liquidation?
It was what was it, 30% before the drop?
30% before the drop. Okay. That's probably just physically invested Araquanid clicking against physically defensive Torkoal, or
Yeah,
non-invested versus non-invested.
I would think the same.
That's
It
not
might it's
banded.
possible it could be Assault Vest, Araquanid
Hmm.
as well.
Yeah. Okay, it's not boots on this Kilowatt Shell, but you do get to heal up with Volt Absorb.
which is good.
Okay. This, I mean, this P2 is going to recover, right? So, can you do anything to stop it from recovering? Okay, I guess you can get a layer of each spike up. Mouse hold can still remove them though. Sun's almost gone permanently, so that's good.
Yeah, that is really good. Goes for Trick to get the Eviolite.
Huh.
And no Terra from the Porygon.
But it was a Choice Scarf. That's a little confusing to me. Wait, you were Choice Band or Choice Scarf Trick Tailwind?
I guess so.
Okay, you get parried, and so you don't get the kill. Now your opponent has Tailwind up. The mouse comes in.
The mouse
because
is
of
loud.
its Tailwind. Yeah, there's a mouse in the Laos. Your Tailwind ends, right? So now.
Yeah, it comes down to if Clef lives this, you need a miss.
You don't have any Rocky helmets?
Rocky Helmet Clef would have been nice, but like, I don't know.
Maybe Quillfish was the Rocky Helmet? I mean, this is it though, right? Kilowatt Shell has to kill. I guess you just get out in this fat Porygon.
It's dead. And then Gouging Fire probably lives a hit, I would guess. Lumberry's interesting.
Lumberry is interesting. We were about getting parried? I guess maybe for T-Spikes. Okay.
Oh, Scale Shot.
So,
wow.
So it wasn't loaded dice. It just ripped 3, which is, not uncommon, but...
It happens.
And now it outspeeds and kills. Yeah, I mean... I think that it was just go back to the turn Latios tricked, I think is the most confusing to me. Or why the Latios came in. Right there. Yeah.
So what would you have done? You would have went to Kilowattrel?
I mean, I guess, like, if you're... Like, I just don't know why Latios.
Maybe, I don't know.
You could go Araquanid and start Liquid. I guess you're in the sun.
Maybe none of these Pokemon get the kill, and then Porygon is threatening to recover and stay in. So maybe you just have to get the trick off.
Maybe you could have gone Clef and started, like, Calm Minding.
Maybe, but, like, get a Parrot on Clef is a spooky situation as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably better. It's better to let Clef get Parrot than Lottie, I would think.
Yeah. I mean, you're okay giving up your Scarf because Sun's going to go down, but I guess yes. Trying to Scarf it into recover makes sense. Like, assuming it's going to Terra Fairy recover, you can sort of cripple this Porygon for the rest of the game. That does make sense. Yeah, I guess just not expecting the T-Wave. The not Terra, not T-Wave, or the not Terra, no recover play is just like...
Yeah, I was kind of
to see coming.
I was surprised that it didn't Terra at the very least. Like, the T-Wave makes a lot of sense because, well, even if Kilowattrel comes in to absorb it, like, I mean, whatever. I don't know. It's hard to say because hindsight's 2020, right?
Like, what if it just Terra'd and Terra blasted you here?
I really don't know. Maybe that would have given Clef the in it needed to win the game. I don't know how it would beat. I don't know how it would beat Mousehold. Well, maybe not though.
That's true as well. Yeah.
Because if Porygon's free to recover and free to T-Wave and free to do all that, then maybe Clef can't win. But yeah, I mean, it seems like he probably still would have lost to Mousehold. I mean, like, this situation is very tough. Because if you can't find one of these guys to get the kill on Porygon before it gets to recover, then it's gonna ruin your end game win con, which would be a fast Lottie clicking Dragon Pulse or Draco into everything.
How much is Araquanid at?
It's at 92.
92, okay. It's slow. Well, depending on if
it's most likely slower than Porygon 2 anyway, so I don't know.
Right. I mean, you could still like, depending on what moves you have, you could still probably get a big hit off. Like, if, this is probably very Spadef, Eviolite, Porygon too. Like, you could probably come in and start clicking Leech Life or something while the sun is up. I don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a tough situation.
like, it might not kill it right away, but like, you're not killing it right away with Latios, right? Because if it Terras, like, you're basically saying, I can't kill this right away. I'm going to trick it on the recover, but I guess the Porygon 2 says you can't kill me right away. I can paralyze you.
Yeah,
So
exactly. I mean,
I don't know.
yeah, this was a pretty good situation for Murph at this stage of the game. I'm wondering if instead of getting
Yeah,
up
because you
all
are
these
up
spikes,
saxed.
I'm wondering if instead of getting up all the spikes, if Quillfish should have just like hit Barbarage, try to get a poison.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Barbarage might have put it in range of Latias's like Mist Wall or something, and then you could kill it with Mist Wall without having to trick it. But I mean, you're still going to be down saxed in this end game, right? Like
Yeah,
Latias.
I mean, what you would have to do is presumably mouse hold. I mean, if mouse hold, I wonder if mouse hold would live from full anyway. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. But presumably, if mouse hold lives, it would come in and you're forced to sack off probably Araquanid.
Mm-hmm.
And it could, if you do that, it gets a tidy up, or you have to stay in and you'll lose your Lottie to a pop bomb. So it's like like a tough 50-50 to have to call there. Yeah, I don't know. I do not envy this position as somebody who's been in a similar position. Porygon 2 is really fucked up.
I guess, yeah.
All right, next game. Oh my gosh, it's our favorite team. But there's no
Yes.
Rindoberry Swampert. No.
No. I mean, I don't even know where the grass move would come out. Grass knot on something, I guess.
Grass
But
knot from Lando, maybe.
mhm.
Wow. Okay. Scarf and Amorous looks like it would be pretty good in this matchup, but I can almost
It's just going to
guarantee
be
that it's
Tailwind.
not. Yeah. So I don't see a win con really for this team
Mhm.
unless you get like crazy Aqua Step. But I mean, even then, Tentacruel kind of walls Quick Wobble all day. We'll see. Lead and Amorous versus lead Gardevoir, who takes the contrary.
And dies.
Yeah, I mean that's a wrap. The game's over at this point. I mean,
Well, yeah, maybe Ursaluna Bloodmoon can come in, call Mind Tier under Tailwind and do something. Well, Fortress can't do anything, right? That's no longer a fairy type.
yeah, I mean I don't.
Maybe this is Specs Gardevoir the way it's just clicking.
No.
Nope. Goodbye, Morpeko. Goodbye, Tailwind. Okay, the Blood Moon comes in.
Wow.
Wow, that does a lot. It was red
Oh my
card.
gosh, red card? Oh no, that was like the worst
Oh,
possible red card it could have ever been.
I can't.
Oh my gosh.
Stomping Tantrum, I can't, man.
It's in case a ghost type switches into your Blood Moon.
Yeah, yeah, and it fails because it's a ghost type with neutralizing gas. It turns off your Mind Eye.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Oh, Life Orb Deoxys probably just knocks off and wins, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it probably dies to Jirachi. No? Okay. Fire
Okay,
Punch.
well, at least it's a 5-0.
No, it's not.
Nope,
Oh,
it's
it
a 5-0.
is! Wait, hold on. A Hawaiian 5-0. Oh, no, it's not. It doesn't
No,
count.
it's not.
It
It's
doesn't
Rocky
count because of
Helmet.
Rocky Helmet. No!
Yeah.
We can never
Yeah.
have anything good in this world. Oh, man. Why couldn't you have died to your Life Orb instead?
Hi-ya.
Wow. I mean...
Just go to the next one, man.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, this should be an interesting one. I didn't really stop to talk too much about these teams here, but Mm, we're gonna see a crazy muck here.
Yeah, Muck looks hard to like an AV Muck.
Muck's kind
You have
of good into Rillaboom, right? And probably also good into
yeah.
Sneasler.
I mean, you can high horsepower it with Rilla, but otherwise, like you have yeah. I mean, AV Muck could go really hard. It doesn't have a lot of recovery, so you can chip it down.
Mhm.
But I think that's probably
You
what
think
it's
it's
going to be.
AV Muck? What if it's like Chesto Resto?
Um, yeah, I'd be interested to see how all that like eats hit like psychics from like a nasty plot Golden Go
Oh, well, you're never
or
beating Golden
like
Go with Muck, in my opinion. Unless the Golden Go is like super a garbage set.
let's see. So Thundurus is in versus Sneasler. So
Oh, Scarf Thundurus just gets the turn 1 KO on Sneasler. I want to know what the Sneasler was going to do. Like, were you... Sneasler, I don't think, has a move that would one-shot Thundurus.
no, I don't know why you. Maybe the plan was just say Sneasler is fast and I can lead it and U-turn it.
Yeah, I could see
But,
that. I definitely could see trying to go for a U-turn. That would make a lot of sense, actually.
Okay, so
Okay, so
Moltres comes
triple
in with triple
axle into
axle.
this.
Are we P-pads?
No.
Nope.
Hey, at least you got your 3 hits off before you took the burn. That's some
Yeah.
chip.
Okay.
This is
Nice
leftovers
U-turn.
Moltres, by the way.
Leftovers is interesting. He said rocks aren't going up. He said the guy who has Golden Goat doesn't have any hazards, and he's not bringing them. And you know what? He's right. I mean, this Scarf Thunder is just Volt Switches forever.
Yeah, just Volt Switch U-turn, basically, and get into a good matchup. Oh yeah, Muck is going to live everything.
Oh,
Triple Axel would have
honestly,
done 6.
you can go Registeel there because there's no way a fighting type move is coming out on Moltres, but it doesn't matter.
Big knock.
Oh!
And Shadow Sneak kills. I don't know if
talking
this...
about mess about Muck never beating Golden Go, but Muck just got the goob nut off on that Golden Go.
Well,
right, so
hold on. I said it's
a.
in my defense, I said as long as it wasn't a trash Golden Go.
So his boots Hitmontop. It's got to be in range of Sneak now, but you just, I mean, yeah.
He goes for Terra Ice,
Okay.
Triple Axle, and misses.
And he misses.
Which I don't think it really matters.
I mean, you can say bruh, but you missed out on 20% on Moltres. Like, you're
yeah,
burned.
I think Max you would have
done.
Yeah, exactly. Max you would have done like 20, and
right.
then Moltres is just gonna heal.
I'm interested why Thundurus switched there instead of just full switch. Like, does Grassy Glide really do that much? Maybe it does.
Like on this turn, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs the HP to take on like Primarina. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe. Anyways, we get the opportunity.
You really don't have a bad play there.
Right. So let's see if Moltres is fast. Just doubles the Muck. Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah. Okay, so now Golden Go comes in on the big gunk shot. Oh, or P-Jab rather. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, P-Jab is way better in this matchup, I'd think.
Yeah. Golden Go comes in on the P-Jab. Very nice, but it is a full HP, probably AV Muck that's about to double to Golden Go. Or double to Moltres, rather. Okay. Okay. Wow, that did a lot, actually. 18 to Prim?
It's probably an offensive
in this economy? Yeah. And an offensive Prim doing 14 Muck means that's got to be AV, right? Why not go into Golden Go? Oh, because you're getting the knock play, right? Okay. Holy shit, that's so little. Attack. That's Booster's attack.
You were right. It was definitely an AV Muck.
Yeah.
There's got to be to take that little.
Right.
And then you just sack Muck here.
Job.
No,
oh my god, he gets the burn with the Moltres. No way. His writing is this fire? Okay, he gets the roost. Now you sack the Muck.
You don't have to. You could probably get away with going to Registeel.
Does Latios get Healing Wish? Could you get this Muck back in the game? I think it would win, right?
No, Latios does not get Healing Wish.
Okay, it's just Latios.
Yes.
Alright, thank God Primarina killed there. Okay, offensive Prim is in behind a sub though. This is really good.
Let's see, Moonblast into Weakness Policy. Boom! Called it.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I looked at... it was a little while ago, but I think I was looking at calcs for this, and I was like, Latios could live a Moonblast if it runs enough defensive investment. But I was like, you want to be fast. You don't want to.
Right.
But
Yeah, because I mean, you just get forced out by Rilla here, and if you don't speed boost, you get forced out by Bundle or Sneasler. I
yeah,
can't believe it did work. It did. Okay, Registeel comes in.
immediately to Golden
Uh,
Go. I wonder if we're gonna see
if you
like a
just lost
trick.
a Shuckaberry, we're just gonna see
No, we
Earthquake,
can't
right?
see a trick. Oh,
Oh, Trick would have been great. It would have neutralized this Registeel.
it really would have
But now
been.
this Registeel has won.
Yeah, it's over unless you
I mean,
crit.
Trick Shuckaberry would have been nuts. We saw the Shuckaberry get knocked off earlier, so
Yeah, I mean,
obviously we can't have tricked it
yeah,
now. But
you're definitely right.
so what did this team have for this?
No, I don't think anything. I mean, even like not even to have like, well, that earthquake did nothing. Not even to have like
Yeah,
recover or thunder wave or something to maybe like try to give yourself an out. I don't know. I really don't know what the Golden Ghost set was. I can never remember this Golden Go ever doing much for this team.
oh, big wood hammer. Wow.
Registeel just
Wow, that's oh, Rocky Helmet gets a kill.
whoa,
It was
hold on.
Rocky Helmet Rillaboom the whole time
Yeah, wow.
to check Urshifu, I assume.
Yeah,
That Thunder, see, it's crazy. That Thunderous could have put in so much work, but it just didn't even need to.
exactly. I mean, that's the thing, right? Fast, strong electric type versus a team with no ground. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just easy volt switches all day.
Yeah,
And then
and
Moltres
didn't
is
even
really
have to
nice
use
too
it.
into this team.
Yeah. I don't know if Urshifu needed to come. Maybe Urshifu could have been something else. It didn't even come in.
Yeah, I mean,
But
well, what else are you gonna get for this slot
I
here?
don't
I
know.
mean, it seemed like the other
Low kicks.
really it was these four had it packed up.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I'm just saying maybe low kicks could have even helped out even more.
Maybe.
He didn't need it, but
No, I think you're right. I think like a first impression sucker punch low kicks
yeah.
would have been pretty easy to click.
Mm-hmm.
And it's low kicks is naturally faster than Goldengo, so that's
Yeah.
like really nice. But I don't know.
Right.
Urshifu was probably just about as good a bring.
Yeah.
Obviously, it didn't matter.
No point in nitpicking the Mon that didn't come and never switched in when like the 4 Mons put on an absolute pack, and then Thunderous, who also would have put in a pack, like didn't have to come in ever. So it doesn't like. I mean,
Yeah.
really, it was 3 Mons. Latios didn't really do much. It forced Prim out when things got a little spooky, but that was it.
Right. I mean, like I don't know why we're gonna nitpick this team when we could look at this team.
I
don't-
next game.
I don't
We're gonna be
know.
here forever. We're gonna
Yeah.
be here forever. Let's just
I
go
don't
to
know
the
what
next game.
I don't know what Hitmontop was gonna do. I don't know. Like this Golden Go set was a little iffy for the matchup. Like it seemed like it was gonna focus blast a Terra Captain Registeel, and that was the only thing it was good for, really, which is a little bit iffy. I don't know. I think instead of booster special attack bundle, I think choice specs would have been nice. I mean, I think most of like other than Registeel, like you just want to click Ice Beam / Freeze Dry every turn anyway. I don't know. Well, next game. All right. We've got a kind of a new look for this team, right? With Gliscor.
Gliscor, Inteleon as well, right?
Yeah, and Inteleon. I think that they kind of work. They work kind of nice for this team. Granted, there's still some things like Crawdaunt. I don't know if I really like Crawdaunt for this team. But it's got some decent defensive mons, and now like a pretty fast special attacking breaker, I guess. I don't know how good its special attack is, but with the specs, it's probably good enough. And then this is just still like a solid Gen 6 team with Ogerpon.
Yeah, just with Ogerpon, who probably runs the table this matchup if it has like what's Ogerpon's ground type move?
Stomping Tantrum.
Stomping Tantrum. Stomping Tantrum might just run the table here. I guess
see it.
Bronzong Bronzong can't be both levitate and heat proof.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I'd still just Ivy Cudgel it anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what happens. My money is on Ogerpon doing the dirty.
I could see that for sure.
Okay.
So lead Inteleon. Oh, he just said I
Oh
don't
my
care.
lord.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Ooh.
Okay.
That was
How
very
fast is
spooky. So this is a
Yeah.
max speed Tornadus, most likely.
Right. Yeah. Wow.
Man, I wish this Inteleon would have been choice specs.
Yeah. I mean, maybe
could
he
you
could
see
have.
that now? Like choice specs into this team, you eliminated the only thing faster than it on turn 1.
Yeah. I mean, Rotom comes in pretty free. Obviously, you forced this out, but it's a regenerator, so it doesn't mind.
It's
And
Tank
it's just
Chomp.
double Tank Chomp. It's about to start laying some hazards against a team that's not packing any removal. Malignant Chain comes out, and it does get the Toxic and Confusion.
That's right. It hurts
Okay.
itself. Oh, Nasty Plot say I'm taking full advantage. Oh. It hurts itself again. Nasty Plot again. Uh-oh.
Oh. And now Bisharp comes in, walls this. Yeah.
Oh. That's kind of... That was greedy.
Okay.
That was so greedy.
I don't know if Petron has a move for Bisharp, though. He recovers. Oh my god.
On Iron Head. I mean, you just Iron Head again, right?
Does Petron outspeeds? He just got like every play right.
Yeah.
Like, if he Shadow Ball there, he could have killed the Bisharp.
Exactly. Oh, Tailwind Gliscor to dodge.
Wait, stop the count.
Oh my lord. Oh my god. No. What? Is this Hypercutter Gliscor?
It's Hypercutter Gliscor.
Well, actually, you know what? It absolutely does not make any sense at all based on the team that you're up against. But I could see it. Poison Heal Gliscor with leftovers, and then you switch into a Toxic.
Yeah, I guess.
And then you would have
You're trying to get
crazy.
You're trying to get Toxic by Amoonguss, but if Amoonguss clicks Spore, you're very sad.
Yeah. No, I mean, I mean,
that has to be it, right? Is there an Intimidate? There's no Intimidate.
I don't even know why you would want Hypercutter. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Like, no, I think you should be Toxic Orb for this Poison Heal Gliscor. And if you're not Poison Heal Gliscor, you should be. But
okay,
it is what it
protects the Scout, the Toxic, and now the Sylveon Terra steals.
Yeah.
And the Gliscor does not quake it. Raggy. I think the Sylveon's about to run the table here.
Think about how many turns have went by. You would have double the healing. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I mean, you probably live a Hyper
So we're not Levitate Bronzong. But what do we do?
Wait, you're not Levitate Bronzong.
Okay, we're Trick. We're Trick.
Lagging
Tail.
That doesn't really make a difference.
I mean, I guess you steal the leftovers. The rocks don't do anything. Do you have anything that can do this? That's going to do nothing. I'm thinking like maybe 7%. Okay, you get in
7? I think even less than that.
Wow.
I'm getting 4.
I didn't
My money's
know
on
another
4.
Calm Mind was coming out.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, but I didn't know there was another Calm Mind coming out. I didn't know that. Okay. All right. Well,
Boots.
It's been neutralized.
Yeah, Icy Wind will kill for sure if he's got it.
Oh,
he just says, "Oh, Nasty Plot."
Okay.
Heat Wave onto the Heat Proof.
The crit might have mattered.
Maybe, but like
Gyro Ball probably blows Torn up, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
Bronzong's really weak.
So,
yeah,
all right. Dragalge under Tailwind.
I don't know if
has no way to touch this Sylveon. Oh, but it's already low. I just hope you're not choice into that.
Venoshock, huh?
Okay.
Goes for Dragon Tail. I wonder what the
So
the
now you
idea
just
is.
switch back in your Sylveon and Walrus, or just kill it with Ogre Pawn. Oh, yep.
Zen Headbutt. Wow,
That headbutt is interesting, but
it was good.
I don't know. That's an interesting game.
I think that
The first turns were crazy.
yeah, I think the trying to get the trick off on the Sylveon to give it a lagging tail. I feel like it was just a
Right.
waste of turns.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was trying to trick it like a choice
A choice scarf,
scarf
or
or something.
Or an
which,
AV maybe. I don't know.
well, you can't trick an AV.
Oh no, you can't trick an AV. Duh.
Unless you're Klutz, which is the Alapany set that has come to
Right.
one game, I think. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much really I can say about this. I do think that there's an interesting synergy between Malignant Chain Pecharunt and Venoshock Dragalge, but maybe it's a little overkill. I don't know. And there's a lot of toxic spam on this team, which is I think it's an interesting idea for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. All right, well that was all the week 6 games, right? Because we had two forfeits this week. I mean, I kind of expected it because it's Thanksgiving week, like that there was going to be a little bit of a like scheduling conflict, but I don't think that those cases were necessarily a case of we just couldn't find a time to play. I think it was just like people missed their time that they agreed on. So it is what it is. But let's do a double feature and do week 7 here.
It's week 7.
Let's go. Okay. Wow, what? Is this like snow versus sun?
Yeah, it's it could be snow versus sun. Both those guys get Aurora Veil. Also, you need to bring Lapras and Rotom to get qualified for playoffs if you're a test. So it's good to get those out of the way. Although I wish they didn't, so that way I could know what was coming in my game against them next week. But
Ditto is coming.
Yeah, Ditto has come off the bench, maybe to steal a boosting Roaring Moon.
Maybe it's you don't steal the photosynthesis boost, so that's important to note. If you transform into Deoxys Speed, you're literally just Deoxys Speed with 2 less base HP, so that's not that bad actually.
That's pretty good. You don't even need to be Scarf at that point. You're just Deoxys Speed.
That's what I'm thinking. And then Hisuian Lilligant is also here. This could be dangerous. No Walking Wake, which I think with reading that Lapras was coming, maybe that actually kind of makes a lot of sense. Anyway, let's go on.
Maushold.
Oh.
Looking to tidy up just immediately pivot to stop the Aurora Veil. Lando comes in predicting that though, presumably. You should go Ditto because you can't get Earth Powered. Okay, you tidy up. Okay.
U-turn.
Wow, that did a lot.
To Roaring Moon,
who takes advantage of the photosynthesis. Booster speed.
Is he faster? Yes, he would be, right? He would be, most likely. Knocks off the Eviolite, which is nice. This is such a weird weather war that we're observing.
Right. So now you go back into Lando, maybe? No, you just are Earth Power Abomasnow. That's good.
Yeah. And then we keep... Oh, Snowscape? Oh my gosh!
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Is Maushold going to kill itself on Lando here?
Yes.
Signs point to yes.
Good. This is what should happen to a Maushold.
Yeah.
I hate that thing.
Lilligant comes in. Wow.
Ice Spinner and do no damage.
Yeah. Physically defensive Rotom is going to get a Wisp off here. Nope. He just bolts on out of here. Into Lando. He says, well, I know that Rotom set can't touch me. Except he gets a Wisp. Gets to the rocks back up. The mouse holds down, so these rocks are up. What is the Torkoal at? Is it in rocks range?
No.
No.
It might also be boots.
True. I guess the sun's been reset a lot.
Yeah.
You don't have Tidy Up to get rid of the screen anymore. Lilligant might have Brick Break though.
Does Tidy Up get rid of screens?
I'm pretty sure it does. Oh, DD Lapras dodges a T-Wave. Wow, this is insane.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
hydration.
Hydration
Oh my god.
rain.
This is so crazy.
Icicle Sphere. Is it loaded dice?
I assume it's loaded dice.
Wow. Is it rest as its last move, do you think?
I don't know.
Earthquake.
Oh, okay. Wow. Switches to Lando to cycle the Intimidate.
Yeah. Here's what would have been hilarious to me is if this was not Scarf Ditto and it went for the Icicle Spear.
I mean, yeah, that'd be funny.
Well,
But
Ditto's
it is.
dead.
Ditto's dead. The Ditto switched on a hard out to Rotom. That Rotom could have gotten. Is Rotom? No, the Rotom's Levitate. Teehee, I'm stupid. Oh shit. This Gouging Fire is Proto Speed.
Yeah.
Kills
But
Torkoal.
this should be
Lilligant-
faster.
Yeah,
He just
it is.
sacks.
Gonna get a kill.
It's interesting. Into
And
Obama
now
Snow.
it's been dealt with. It's just Gouging Fire. Gouging Fire has to do it somehow.
Yeah, which I mean you could DD here. Yeah. I
Okay.
like that. You're gonna need another DD to get faster than
Oh,
Deoxys.
the Morning Sun and the Snow sucks.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess you could have checked to see if that was a roll and kept going for it and wait for Snow to be over, but
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know.
like that's your only sort of line, right?
Yeah, you would have had to keep going for it basically, and
Lando
then-
put the rocks up, right?
yeah.
So you got that kill. Okay.
Yeah, so basically, maybe what could have happened here is, you could have Morning Sun. Yeah, I mean, you just have to stall the Snow out, basically. I mean, you do have the turns to do it. I mean, that's what I think you probably should have went for that.
Mhm.
It's a little predictable, and at any point, Deoxys Speed could come in and make that a very, very awkward situation for you.
Mhm.
But
I mean, it's your only play to win the game, right?
yeah, I mean, you're in a pretty dire spot here.
Mm-hmm.
But wow, that Lapras was really, really cool.
Yeah. That was so interesting. That was funny.
I would have
That's a
thought.
good game.
I thought it would be really cool if instead of Earthquake, it had Rest as its last move,
Mm-hmm.
and then Ditto wouldn't be able to beat you. Wow.
Nice.
All right, next game. Okay. Is that Hypno and Sandslash I see?
This is once again a bid to get into playoffs now that everyone's been reminded of what mons still need to be brought. Speaking of that, what still needs to be brought for JWK side? I know Drakloak and PZ were one of those, but I'm pretty sure that still leaves something, right? I think
Clefairy? It has to
yes,
be one of
either
Clefairy or Glamet.
or Glamet must come next week in order for JWK to be what's the word I'm looking
Eligible.
for? Eligible for playoffs.
That's-
But again, if you're not eligible, even if you're eligible, if your record isn't good enough, you don't make playoffs.
Right.
So let's see if these poorer brings come out to bite.
Well, I don't know if PZ is that bad a bring. Like it's.
I'm talking about
Fast.
Sand/Hypno,
Oh well, yes, those are.
but
pretty
I mean,
bad.
and potentially Drakloak. Terra Flying Terra Blast does a ton. That's
Okay.
embarrassing. Somebody did not check the Terra types before starting this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Choice Bandit,
Bandit
Samurott.
Hammerot. Holy
Wow.
shizoli. PZ's gonna come in and get blown up because this is gonna do a ton. Okay.
Yeah, but that's download PZ. It got the special attack
It
boost.
did get the special attack boost and it kills with T-Bolt. Now who comes in to handle this PZ? Big
No
Sand
ice,
Slash.
no ice beam.
Yeah, or it's choiced.
That's definitely possible as well.
Oh, that's me. I'm on the screen. Okay.
Just some knockoff
Okay.
spam.
Just tons of knockoffs.
SD.
Ooh.
I like that.
Okay. Draclo comes in to block the spin for the speed boost.
Yeah.
Oh.
4-1.
4-1.
Which
That thing has Draco. If that Dragapult's packing Draco Shadow Ball. He said he called it Dragapult. He said this is Dragapult.
It basically is. Rest in peace, Dragapult.
Rest in peace, Dragapult.
I mean, I'm thinking about it. That's probably what would happen to a real Dragapult as well. No, I mean, it definitely would have been faster, but it's not Scarf Thunderwave. No way. Fake out. Wow.
Wow, that did a lot of damage.
It's not even Bandit Fake out.
Nice
wow.
Colbur.
Dual Wing Beat
the
to kill.
Dual Wing Beat.
I like that. But I think Sneasler kind of wins the game here.
Assuming it procs on Burden, yeah. Dire Claw, Dire Claw, Dire Claw. What?
Throat Chop. CC should kill,
Why
though.
Throat Chop?
I don't know, because maybe Throat Chop probably does more to Decidueye.
But there's no way Dire Claw doesn't kill, right?
Are you sure? I don't know. It's a neutral click.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Ghost Resist. Yeah. I don't know.
I think you made the right plays.
Yeah, I don't think it mattered. The
no,
Unburden
it didn't
proc
really matter.
Faster forever.
Exactly.
Rillaboom died and Dracloak died.
Yep. So, not to spoil too much about the like how the standings are looking, but I think this was a playoff elimination game.
Yeah, probably.
So GG's. We will we will see hopefully Chuver next league. But no, there's still one more week though, and you never know. Maybe some people will decide that they're sick of this league and they don't want to play anymore. Which I hope not, but could happen. Next game. Oh my gosh. Alomomola versus Amoonguss.
All right, get your pillows out, get your melatonin. It's going to be a real snoozer here, folks.
Oh my gosh. Well, no
Tornadoes.
Ting-Lu.
It's just super regenerators out here.
Oh, yeah, for real. There's like, each team has 2
4
regenerators.
Right? Yeah.
This is Gen 6, for real.
Okay, he's just straight leading with the Nasty Plot Torn again.
Iron Hands?
Ooh, is this AV? I guess we'll never know.
We might still know. Volt Switch.
Okay.
It's interesting.
That's scary, though.
Terra Grass, Arcanine,
the Terra Grass and the
dodge
Spore. That's important to get that out. That's nice. All right, who do you think is the mirror?
Maybe this.
It's got to be Spec, right?
Oh no! 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 No!
No, it's fine. No.
No!
Bisharp Walls. Oh, Bisharp Walls. Okay, Walls. Wow! Oh my god, the balls did not click Sucker Punch there.
I know. That's crazy, but also really good. I was wondering.
So funny.
I was wondering if this Spec was gonna Will-O-Wisp the Bisharp.
Yeah, that would have been a great play because then you could totally punch through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
But now Shell Smash should go unremitted.
I mean, but you don't live. You definitely die to Iron Hands, and you don't kill this AV Iron Hands.
Unless it missed
Cell
Supercell.
Slam. I guess that's true. Man, Blasters could have been in a position to do some work.
Oh, we're just we're just saying, fuck it, we go for game.
Did we kill? Horn Leech prevents us from dying, but wouldn't.
Yeah, maybe it was maybe there was a roll and you said I have to get back to full HP. I don't know, but Ivy Cudgel definitely would have killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ivy Cudgel's going crazy here. I don't know why we didn't just go to Spec to begin with there.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not like our funnest priority.
Yeah, and I don't know if you could have got away with going to Bisharp there on the Shadow Ball, and then now you're at least you'll force the 50-50, which I know is not a great position, but you're playing from behind here, so maybe you kind of have to make some kind of play. Getting rid of the Rocky Helmet's big. This could be a SD
If your Sword
Scissor.
Stance, could you maybe break through?
Maybe.
I guess you're gonna go to Torn and threaten the Heat Wave here. Alamamola's gonna come in though. How do you beat Alamamola? I guess Bleak Wind is how you beat Alamamola.
Yeah. Roar.
Okay. Roar to give it its regenerator back. I guess you're obviously roaring because you don't want to get Heat Waved. Heat Wave's gonna come out now.
Oh my
gosh. Do we see the burn into another roar perhaps? No.
That's Life Orb Torn as well.
Yeah.
So
Bleak Wind Storm here on the
Ooh, the crit.
Oh my god. Can Torn do it? Can this Torn do it?
I don't think so.
You go out into to the Bisharp. Oh, the drop is huge.
Oh, but the Defiant boost.
You sucker.
No, he didn't sucker. He didn't sucker. No. I mean, that's such a hard play because it's literally a 50-50 right here, right?
Right, but you have to do it because you're going to lose. This is your only time to do it because next time you take rocks, you can't afford to do this again, right?
Exactly.
I guess you
I mean, no. But well, basically, like, if this is Will-O-Wisp, if this is if this is Will-O-Wisp, it could go for Will-O-Wisp. But the problem, is you would have to let the burn damage kill this Bisharp.
Yeah.
Because it's got the +2 attack boost. It's still gonna kill you with Sucker.
Yeah. Oh man.
But I don't know. Maybe there was like.
And I think if it could have wisped before if it had it, I think it would have wisped.
I don't know. Man. Maybe he wouldn't have though. Maybe he didn't want to make that play because if you lose Spec that early to getting the play wrong, like you go for Wisp, and he front shots you, then yeah, you're in a really bad spot if you're Malfoy. But yeah, no Sucker, and that dies to Draining Kiss. That's unfortunate.
That drop might have mattered.
I mean,
against. Let me look.
Maybe it did, but maybe it didn't. I don't know.
We're about to find out. Where's Eviolite Bisharp? How much for Shadow Ball? 23. So that's against the standard Bisharp set. That's a max roll, and in that case, Draining Kiss does 16 to 20. So.
If it does 16 to 20, like would it even kill from Spadefra?
At -1, it would do 30 max roll. It's possible that this was max roll Shadow Ball into max roll Draining Kiss.
Wow. I mean, maybe that was the idea from.
And this is against just 200 HP, no Spadef investment Bisharp.
Right.
Like this very well could be max roll Shadow Ball drop into max roll Draining Kiss kill.
Maybe, but what if the Bisharp instead of having HP investment had speed?
Then I mean, yeah, I guess, but why?
It's possible. Well, wouldn't you like Bisharp to be faster than Iron Hands?
I mean,
if you can get like a Zen Headbutt or something.
You need a switch. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, without knowing the pace, we don't know.
Yeah. I could see like wanting to be faster than
Scarf,
right?
Because
being faster than like a scar him with like
Actually, wait, you're
whatever
not
investment
quite
you're
right.
thinking. I don't know.
Like if oh, he left and joined right before the Draining Kiss. I wonder if that if something happened there.
I don't know.
I mean, if he
You said I
suckers
didn't want to
there,
look.
Torn wins, right?
Presumably. Yeah, if he suckers and kills Spec, which he certainly would have. Oh, this is slow.
Oh,
Wow. Whoa. In that case, actually, let's go back. What if Scizor bullet punched here? That probably would have put him in range to die to Torn.
yeah.
Then
Yeah, it's weird that it didn't bullet punch. Why not?
maybe he said I just have to play off a choke to win.
I live. Yeah.
But wow.
I mean, so maybe this is
actually
modest. Maybe this is modest, and those aren't max rolls.
yeah, that's possible. That's definitely possible.
It's just two mid rolls in a row, which is normal.
And then it would have came down to Arcanine. I can't imagine this Arcanine set has extreme speed.
Right.
So then Torn just like I don't know what its last move is. If it's U-turn, you probably just win with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because Skarmory will just come in and die to rock. So actually, if he went for bullet punch there, he might have won, which is insane. Wow. So what's the moral of the story? Click the priority move.
Bring your priority moves in fast Pokemon and don't be afraid to click them.
Yeah, there you go. Wow. Malfoy's making a very strong case for the top seed, though. On to the next game. Ooh. A familiar team.
Indeed. Indeed, a familiar team. I was so caught up in that end game, I forgot to stat track that game, so I'm going to have to go back and go fix that later. I was too enthralled.
It was a very interesting game.
Yeah.
All right, let's play this one out. Noivern lead to the Quaquaval, who has Assault Vest. I would Aqua Step. I'm him. No, Triple Axel, no. I mean, granted, Manaphy was always going to wall this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Brick Break, Scald. If this is
just the immediate burn.
Yeah. Rain Dance. This is probably rest, and then you wake up because of hydration. I don't know if you have a boosting move here as your last one, like Take Heart, but that would be really nice to click. Oh, gets the burn on Morpeko, but Lumberry.
Is Lumberry?
But your Hunger switched out. See, Morpeko is really weird. Like when you want it, it's the electric Aura Wheel. Because like you switch in and then you switch to your dark type Aura Wheel. I feel like a lot of times you have to run Protect to like be able to get the one you want. Which is not nice. I just realized this team doesn't have Great Tusk on this side.
It also doesn't have Dirge. Which I believe hasn't come to a game. So look out in week 10 for Dirge if you want for playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Swift Swim because it didn't intimidate, and now it's about to see. What do you think it was? Oh, it was Damp Rock Manaphy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting switch.
And then yeah, no crunch is a little interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Tries to get the flinch, doesn't get it. Gets the burn. So now this Jirachi's basically useless. Like you can flinch the Manaphy a few times, but wow. I wish I had this good luck around flinches. If you get the flinch, at least Jirachi survives. Yeah, but we're gonna be stuck in this loop for a while here. Okay,
the loop is over.
Amorous. Should be getting almost all of its HP back.
Okay.
Tailwind.
And you know there's no Ice Beam.
It's gonna super power.
Okay. Well, that's super walled. Does Screamtail do anything to it though?
I don't know. Maybe it Thunder Waves
Oh,
would be good.
oh, but you don't get
Oh.
the Reflect Up.
Okay, so it's got a
Go.
Terra Ghost, right?
Yep. Okay. Ah, there it is.
Yeah. Goes for Earth Power for no
Why not?
reason.
There's a light screen up.
Goes for. Oh my
I just,
god.
I.
Oh my god. Stop bringing this Ursaluna set. Stop it. You're making me go crazy. It's not good. It's never gonna be good. Oh my god. Okay.
Did they think they drafted the other Ursaluna? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I closed my eyes. I haven't been strat tracking this game either. I can't. I can't. Oh, now we get to watch this for 40 more turns.
I know, dude. You're gonna run out of freaking Iron Heads. Because yeah, all this Manaphy has to do is not get flinched 10 times in a row, basically. Sack the
We decide to sack the Morpeko.
Rotom Heat could do it. It could do it.
It's gonna Terra Electric here to not be weak. Oh, wait, it doesn't even have that. It's not Boots Terrapagos. Wow, it could have just gotten scalded there and died. Okay, it's Nasty Plot Wisp.
I'm shocked that we didn't see like a
Overheat in the rain.
Why did we not see like a Volt Switch or even like a T-Bolt or something?
If we're Volt Switch and our only attacking move
oh my god, this Jirachi set again! I hate this Jirachi set.
Why wasn't it fishing for these the whole time? You go from 8% to 10%, I guess, but
no, anyways, I mean it doesn't matter.
No, just go over just let it play out. Well, because it's gonna take forever, and just go look at the Rotom real quick. If you're saying Volt Switch last, are we Nasty Plot Overheat Volt Switch?
I mean, I don't think that's a terrible set, honestly. Like obviously you're like, oh, if I Nasty Plot, I don't want to switch out, but like, I don't know. You could like it keeps you from being in a situation where like you use T-Bolt and you kill like let's say Manaphy, and then you allow Terrapagos to come in, and then Terrapagos would win the game because it just beats Rotom outright with whatever set maybe, like if it was say like Power Meteor Beam.
Oh, Jirachi's going the distance, like only 3 more flinches.
Goes for a greedy Meteor Mash.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
I'm not doing this. Thank you.
Oh, Overcrow gets the kill.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know why we didn't see that fucking 30 turns earlier, but here we are.
Yeah. I mean, I can't hate the like Manaphy and stay in because it's so consistent. And like, you would have to get flinched at like legitimately 10 or 12 times in a row.
Yeah.
To lose to that Jirachi. But dude, this Jirachi set, Iron Head, Meteor Mash, you cannot bring this against a team that has a Steel Resist, which almost every team does. Like, you are just not getting the utility that you need out of it. And it's so greedy to go for Meteor Mash, try to get the up boost, and then like flinch through with Iron Head with a +1. Like, I just don't think it, like, there are better sets. I would think, like, instead of Meteor Mash, run like Thunder Wave, and then you actually have a pretty decent Jirachi set, in my opinion. It's never, ever
don't even
again.
talk about it. Just don't talk about it. I don't even want to think about it anymore.
Let's move on. Whoa, that's Golduck.
It's here to do that Golduck thing, which is when your opponent doesn't expect Golduck and doesn't prep for it, you get Golducked.
Yeah.
So
wow, this team actually is looking like kind of competent now. I'm sorry, but I really don't like Bronzong. I mean, it's an okay defensive Pokemon, but it just like has absolutely no momentum It just
It's
sucks
just way too
everything.
passive.
Yeah, it sucks everything out of your game.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Like if you absolutely need like its typing or its defensive profile or something for with rocks or something, it's serviceable. But like it just is so bad at King. I mean, it's not even here. Why are you complaining about it? I was too busy putting in the guys. I didn't even notice. I wasn't even looking.
sorry, I just had to get that off my chest.
You're such a hater that you just like you're still like caught up with Bronzong from like 40 minutes ago, and you're like, yeah, fucking Bell. Just play the game.
Why doesn't it get
Okay.
heal Bell? That would have. Never mind.
So if you're playing against the Palafin, you should always lead something that takes advantage of Palafin switching out turn 1, because that's what the Palafin player should always do. That's pretty much always the right play.
Wait,
Wow,
what?
okay. There goes Annihilate. It is reduced to a 16-point rock bot.
What? Why did it not go for like Rage Fist at least? What? I guess he was hard. He was calling out the switch. Wow, imagine if you get the poison there and then the developer gets confused and hits itself.
Yeah.
This game would have been basically over right there. Ouch!
Okay.
Acid spray. Whoa, hold on. What was he cooking, chat? I mean, I don't hate acid spray as a move, but I'm not into Golduck in this situation.
Well, now Golduck Ice Beams.
What?
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 What? I'm at a loss.
He made the play to lose the game.
I just can't believe it. I can't believe Golduck nasty plotted there.
He got the schmicks. He got the schmicks. Oh my god, he didn't get the schmicks. He's not faster than Hoopa. Oh my god. Oh man. It might be Scarf Hoopa.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's not fucking real! You are so fucking unserious! What the fuck are you doing? I mean, okay, actually...
It's a big brain.
Okay, you know, I was crashing out about that for a moment there, but yeah, neutralizing gas into the poison heal, I guess I could see that. But
yeah, because if Gliscor sits in for 8 turns and then you go into wheezing and neutralizing gas it and it takes 80 damage from poison or something, it's really funny.
I mean, that is definitely true, but just consider this. If it's neutralizing gas, wheezing, it's weak to earthquake. So
yeah. Or you have to be SD. There's no way you punch through without like investment Gliscor.
No, probably not, but even still.
Yeah. That's crazy. He toxic on the wheezing switch.
Yeah, that is crazy.
He's like burned wheezing.
Wait, whoa! He's playing crazy right now. He's out of his court.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. Oh, maybe it's not.
Scarf. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
But Palafin probably wins,
over,
right?
But it's over. We forget there's Palafin. Yeah, Palafin wins.
Wait, whoa, why do you switch?
Because you need that recoil. No, I don't know.
I mean, it didn't matter, I guess, but I was thinking to myself, what if this bulks up?
So, who died? Annihilate, Golduck, and Fiona. Okay.
Damn. If it was a faster Golduck, it might have got the schmicks.
Just an insane game there.
Wow.
Oh my goodness gracious.
All right. Let's see if we can get through the last game without crashing out. Whoa, hold on. We got Webb's offense versus Webb's bulky offense, I guess.
Yeah.
It's weird. I have no idea what would happen in this game. Oh, I thought we were gonna get a gentlemanly trade of webs to start the game off. It's Mystic Water.
Would appear not. Okay.
Spikes. Goes for Heavy Slam, which is
Good
really
prediction.
nice.
Balloon to dodge webs. I don't think that. I think it was just probably Balloon Traps to not get Earthquaked by Excadrill. Is my guess. It's Boots Rye.
Oh, nice. Good
Okay,
switch.
it's a good switch on the Wiz. Sack to Sinistra.
Oh, Ice Beam. Wow. It's not every day that you see a special Araquanid. Oh, gets the freeze. Oh, and you Thaw on turn 1. Wow, that surfed it a lot.
Yep.
Goes Terra Water and Ice Beams.
To avoid Dual Wing Beep.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Lives thanks to Yashi Berry.
Okay, I lied. I was in this game. I kind of know how the ending of it goes, but shh, no spoilers. Okay, so just sacks off the Ursaring, which is fine. I wonder if I don't know if the Terra Water was all that necessary for the Araquanid. Because if you did,
I think it was for Dual Wing Beat.
I mean, do you not die to that anyway? At 39?
I don't know. I mean, who else is tearing? You might as well do it in case you live.
Because if Ursaring, does Ursaring have Terra Fairy as an option?
Ursaring is not a Terra Captain.
Oh, it is not? Okay, then never mind.
No. I was going to say, there's no way you can fit that in your budget when you also have Kilowatt Roll.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot. Oh my god.
You gotta play for your outs, I suppose, and
I'm just thinking about this.
Them.
Like, okay, so you go to Treads here, right?
Right.
Presumably, this thing has Earthquake as its move to hit Treads, but you're still Balloon. Then Treads.
Yeah,
Treads gets a Rapid Spin and it's faster, and then like Ice Spinner, like cleans up this team basically. Like you.
Here's the thing. If Salamence has Temper Flare instead, it can kill everything except physically defensive Treads.
Does Temper Flare? You're saying?
Temper Flare, yeah.
So you're saying instead of Earthquake, it should have had Temper Flare, or instead of Iron Head, it should have had Temper Flare.
I know Iron Head was probably important for Clef, but
yeah, probably.
I mean, maybe Temper Flare was the play somewhere on there. Earthquake's probably good for some. I don't know.
Iron Moth.
Maybe, yeah. But you probably just kill with Dragon Claw anyways. Maybe. But yeah, I think Temper Flare could have made this like a 100% one game. Well, how much that? Let me look how much that Iron Head did. Iron Head did 29. So yeah, I think Temper.
My guess is that's an offensive-ish Iron Treads.
Yeah, like at max you have 160 like HP, which means that I think Temper Flare at +2. Always no, it's a 50-50 roll. So it would have been better odds than Iron Head, but it didn't matter because you got the flinch here.
Wow, another game completely fucking stolen.
Yeah,
we know I know what that YouTube link is.
Yeah, so this is.
It's not Scarf Lottie, so you don't have an out.
Not Scarf. I mean, you'd have to be Bandit Adamant Sucker here, but that's a crazy ask.
Yeah. And yeah, with this may have been booster speed, but with with not being able to get the spin off, you can't do anything. That's so unfortunate. I hate this guy so much. Not Salamence, the player.
Jeez. I mean, Iron Head flinch was the out, and he played for it.
Yikes. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess I can't say it was like a bad play because I feel like you literally lost the game if you didn't get the flinch, right? So you have to play it. You have to go for
Yeah,
it.
it would be really hard. Like Excadrill's good,
Like,
but I
yeah,
think
Excadrill
Meowth.
could switch in to like a rapid spin maybe, but like you're
No, I'm
slower
saying
and
like
you're done.
if you don't get the flinch and treads ice spinners here and kills,
Well, I don't even like.
I guess you probably
I think
rapid
it would
spin.
rapid spin first, and then it's like really
Yeah.
like it's over for you basically.
Hmm.
Like
True.
dark.
Although if you rapid spin into DD and get temper flared and die from full because it doesn't matter how bulky you are at that point, then you lose again. Um,
I mean, I
so
guess that's a possibility. Like if you
yeah,
DD on
on
specifically
a rapid
their
spin,
rapid spin, yeah,
but you
maybe
don't have temper flare, so this all doesn't matter.
exactly.
Anyways,
Yeah, you're
yeah,
pushing the
I don't
temper
know.
flare agenda really hard here for no reason.
Yeah, could have cooked.
Yeah. All right, so that's the end of week 7.
Yep.
Uh, presumably, if you're watching this, you've watched the videos that I haven't made yet that I'm hopefully gonna post before this video gets posted. And our buddy Ephemeral's videos to see what their results are. But let's just do a little reminder here. So in first, right now we have the Finn Harpies, who I would probably guess will be the 1 seed. 1 seed's a really big deal in this league because of how the playoff format is structured. The first seed gets to pick their opponent of the remaining 5 through 8. Then so you like being the number 1 seed is like really good because presumably you'll figure out which matchup is the easiest for you and you'll pick that one. We have Katast at number 2, who definitely could be the 1 seed depending on what happens in the Finn Harpies game. I don't believe they've played each other, so there's no head-to-head. So I hope that it doesn't come down to a differential tie. But that's just not going to happen because you're going to beat him, right?
Yeah, we'll see. I would really like to make playoffs. Looking at the Pokemon stats for still needs to be bringing something to be eligible for playoffs. Kung Fu Panda, in order to be eligible for playoffs, needs to bring Charjabug. June, in order to be eligible for playoffs, needs to bring. Well, Kung Fu Panda is what 3 and 4. So I don't think. Yeah, you're 4 and 4. Even if you 6-0, I have 4 and 4 minus 2. I assume does not make it, given how many people have better differentials above you.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually possible. June, who can make it, needs to bring Skeledirge. Mon cannot make it. You need to bring Blissey, Revroom, Carkol. You need to bring 2 of those 3. Right? And JWK Jr. needs to bring 1 of Clement and Clefairy. Otherwise, everyone is eligible for playoffs, so it comes down to the record.
Right. All right. I will go back to explaining records before you so rudely interrupted me.
Right. Well, get fucked. Also, I have the schedule up, so we can see who plays who.
Right. So Bumper Eddie, I think is pretty likely to top 4.
Yeah, I mean, plus 12 differential is really good.
Yeah.
Bumper Eddie plays Ducky.
Gotcha. Okay, so I could see a scenario maybe where Bumper Eddie loses to Ducky, and then Shroomfy jumps, and then Sukuna Gaming would stay there presumably. So I could see Eddie getting 5th instead, but the top 4 looking pretty good for Eddie. For Sukuna, I think who does Sukuna play?
Sukuna plays Mon.
Okay, so Sukuna probably stays top 4 with a win. I guess they have to win by at least 3 more points than Shroomfy does. Shroomfy, as we've kind of been discussing here is that Shroomfy probably has a decent shot to make it into top 4 based on the differential. But like
Well,
they would
I
need
know
a
it
little bit of
doesn't. The
help.
first is the record, so Sukuna would have to lose, and they
Right.
would have to win. And
Well,
if
if
Sukuna
either
loses and you win, you get top 4.
right, if either of these two
But
loses though, I think
it
it's
doesn't
possible.
really matter unless you're like, 'cause if you get if you get into 4th, right,
Hmm.
then it doesn't super matter. I mean, like if Bump Ready gets beat 1-0, Shroomfy still has to win 5-0, and I don't know if they've played, or 6-0 to consider jumping at Bump
Mm,
Ready.
yeah,
But
well, it's
like getting
possible. Like,
4th,
let's say if Bumper Eddie loses a game by like 2 or 3, then Shroomfy only has to
mhm,
win by I think 3
right?
to get in. So I think it's still definitely feasible. Like it could
Hmm.
happen. You and Alex are kind of in the same boat here as Shroomfy, where if you just
Hmm.
win and you win by a decent margin and one of these two teams drops, um,
Right.
you could be in the top 4. Uh,
And there's also, I think, if we lose, there's also places where we don't make playoffs, right?
I think it's possible. I think it's not very likely unless June. Well, June could win and have a
Hmm.
better diff and then get in.
Oh, but yeah, right. I think because, look, so one of the Pantheon and the Sixers has to lose. You two
Right.
play each
We
other.
play each other in the last week, so that literally is a like a decider right there. The
Right.
loser of the game could still make playoffs,
Probably not, though.
but most likely not because you would have to lose by such a low margin. Well, for one, if this team wins, regardless of the margin, they would jump. They would jump you.
Hmm.
So for the loser of this game to make playoffs, June would have to lose, and
Hmm.
Murph would have to win by less than whatever you go down to.
Hmm.
Uh, Ducky possibly could make it. Kung Fu Panda possibly could make it. I think Chuver's mathematically eliminated.
I think so. I don't think 3 and 5 can make
I
it.
don't think, yeah, 3 and 5 is just not going to. So, and then 0 and 7 for these two teams. I
Hmm.
mean, yeah, that's not going to make it. So, yeah, I mean that's still good though. All but 3 teams still have a chance.
Right.
I mean, like if you're one of these 3 teams, you're gonna kind of need some help.
Hmm.
Either most likely one of these 2 teams losing by a big differential would do that.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think for both you and me, I think what like trying to get this top 4 spot here would be really nice because I don't know about you, but the Finn Harpies team, like if they decide that you're the matchup that's easiest for them, like you're cooked. So you really want to avoid that. Um, I know, like personally, from my perspective, which I shouldn't even be like thinking too hard about this because I'm not guaranteed to make it. I have to win, pretty much. Um, but I'd like to think that none of these teams would want to pick to play against my team because I think my
Hmm.
team's really balanced. And like you probably want to pick a matchup that has uh, less options versus your team, but it's like when the options get whittled down, like you pick who you got, right? So I don't know. I hope that
Hmm.
my Blissey is enough for the Finn Harpies to say, I'm not playing against that. um, yeah. And then Eddie, I would assume, would pick a team that has a bad matchup into Palafin.
Hmm.
Uh, Katas would probably pick a team that doesn't have like enough speed to handle the Roaring Moon Deoxys speed combination. Um, if you got into top 4, who would you want to play?
I mean, I guess it would depend who's in. If I had the option to pick the Sweet Tea Dreams, I would probably pick them. I know our teams have changed a good deal each, but I think I had a pretty good matchup.
Oh yeah, you beat them like what 5-0 basically,
Something like
something
that.
like that.
It was a good matchup. I would like to pick that. Otherwise, I mean, Bump Ready won't pick me. I don't think Kieran is a really great matchup there.
Yeah.
So Sukuda Gaming would probably pick me. As you can see, I just lost the head-to-head match. That video is coming out soon. It'll hopefully be up if I still have to. If you have to make your videos before this goes up, my video is going to be up before this.
Yeah.
And then we'll see how the Katas game goes. If I beat him, I assume he wouldn't want to pick me unless I hacks the shit out of him. And when she goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna win that if that doesn't happen again."
Right. Exactly. That's a good
see.
point. Like if you play somebody in the last week of the season and lose to them, like you wouldn't want to play them again, most likely.
Right. Most likely. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not thinking about who I'm going to play right now. I'm thinking about playing Katas next week and just making it into playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's probably what I should be doing.
With an okay record might be okay. Like I might be okay at 4-4, but I'd really like to be 5-3 in the make it. So
well, just like, I mean, it's possible that all of these teams that are 4-3 except for one wins, right?
Let's see. So where's the schedule? Groovy plays Malfoy, so that one doesn't. I play Katas, that's outside of it. Alex plays Kung Fu Panda, that's outside of the 4-3, and you play the Sixers, who's also in the 4-3. So that's the only like 4-3 matchup against each other.
Right. So
it is possible.
It's possible that 4-3 is just not good enough. If like, let's say if all these highlighted teams win, then everybody who makes playoffs would be 5-3 or better, because there would be 8 teams who are 5-3 or better. But I just don't think that will happen. I think, like, my guess is at least 2 of these teams loses. I mean, one of them has to, right?
Right.
But my guess is that at least one more of them does. So I would not count yourself out if you're June, Murph. I mean, these 2 teams, I like.
They'd have to have something insane would have to happen.
You'd have to get a pretty good swing, because that would be 4-4 with a negative differential. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be a stressful week. All right, you're trying to leak your set to see if Katas actually watch these videos?
I don't have my set to leak, so no.
Dang. I think Jeff does watch my videos, so I'm not gonna leak my team.
But you have your team?
Yes.
Oh wow.
I'm trying to get locked in.
Understandable. I guess I need to start building right now.
All right.
Right this very minute.